guys, welcome to the June audit and plan with me session. I am super excited. I really started enjoying doing these audits and plan sessions each month. Comment down below if you are enjoying this, if you want me to keep this going, and if you're actually like doing this along with me, or if you're like doing it once you see this video, you're like, oh yeah, it's time to do that. Let me know. Let me know if it's helpful. Let me know what ways we can change this up to be more helpful for you all, because I definitely want to make sure that I am adding value and bringing you something that is helpful. Maybe it's like, oh, a quick little reminder, like I need to check my analytics, I need to plan, or fun to do together. I kind of like envision like someone doing this with me, or like having a coffee chat session. Speaking of which, I do have some coffee. It is the middle of the day and it feels like a pick-me-up, even though it's probably doing absolutely nothing. It feels like I need a coffee while I sit here and do this. But I have really been enjoying this. I do want to say before we get into this that when I'm looking at my analytics, when you are looking at your analytics, I do not want you to get discouraged if you're not hitting your goals. I think I did a separate video on this already, but don't get discouraged if you're not hitting your goals. These are just things we're trying to reach towards, things so we can constantly be getting better. If you don't have goals, I feel like sometimes we'll just like float through life or just keep doing a thing that's not working. So this is to assess, like, is what I'm doing working? Could I be doing something better? Because the overall point of this is to get our information, our videos out to a very specific group of people. And we have to make sure we're packaging it right, titling it right, so it can get to those people who we are creating this content for. Now, if you are somebody who are just creating for the heck of it and whoever finds it, that is okay too. But if you know that you are supposed to be serving a certain population of people and you want your message to get out to them, then I believe looking at our analytics is the best way to make sure that that happens, because you know who you're reaching, if it's working, if it's not working. So yeah, if you are new, my name is Nicole. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Over here, we talk about all things YouTube tips, tricks, and things we're learning along the way. And we focus on our YouTube monetization journey right now, but that is not the only way we are trying to monetize our channels. So I'm ready. I'm ready to audit. I'm ready to plan. As you know, I do look at my numbers and get my information together before I film. And I didn't hit my goals, but y'all, numbers were up. Numbers were up, and I am proud of the work that I put in this month. So if you are new, you've never seen me do one of these videos before, I do have a very detailed version of this video that I will link up in the cards or down below in the description box, so you can see like the full way I do this. But what I like to do is I set goals for the month based off of the previous month. So what I do when I come here with you all, I look back at the previous month, which this month will be May. I'll see how I did on not one, but two channels, because I do have two channels here on YouTube. And I will look at my goals, see if I got to them, and set new goals for the next month. And also plan out my content, because we're doing all of this, so we need to know what's working, what's not working, so we know what to put on the calendar. So let's start auditing. All right, so I like to keep my plans in Canva now. I used to do it in a Google Doc, and I still keep up with my spreadsheet, but the reason I do it in Canva now is just it's a little bit better presentation to show you all. You do not have to be this detailed as I am, but I just like the way it looks when I put it all together for you all. All right, so let's just do a little recap, shall we? So for May, my goals were to hit 20K views, 500 watch time hours, and 100 subscribers for the month. I wanted to make sure I was doing this by posting 2 videos per week, making searchable vlog titles based on high search terms, and make a dedicated vitamin video, post 2 times a week on my community tab, and then review my thumbnail testing. So, woo, that was a lot, and this is for my main channel, Natural Niche TV. So for the month of May, the way I was thinking to do these numbers was to chop it up by week. So like 5,000 views each week, 125, 175 watch time hours each week, and then of course 25 subscribers each week. That was how this played out in my mind, right? That's how I was thinking that would go. And I knew this would be a bit of a stretch, but I just wanted to try. I wanted to see where I could get to, right? So in May, I got 14K views, 258.6 watch time hours, and 38 subscribers. So my watch time hours and my subscribers did go down from the previous month, but my views did go up. So I didn't exactly hit my goals, but I still feel like for the amount of effort I put in, I did get some good numbers from it. And this month I did post 6 videos. The goal is 8, but I'm telling y'all 8 is a lot. 8 is a lot, and I don't know why I thought I could do that. I don't know why I keep thinking I can do it, but at least it's just something to work towards. So if I post 4, I'm good. 4 for each channel, I'm good. But if I post more, I feel like I'm getting myself that momentum to where I can eventually taper off and not do so much. Because then, you know, I'll have the numbers compounded. I will be out there, so to say, you know, more often, to where now YouTube is recommending me, and then I can kind of just chill because I'll have my audience built up. And if you're curious right now, at recording this, I am at 1,306 subscribers and 2,223 watch time hours. So I still have a long way to go in the watch time hours, but it is what it is. Like, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But anyways, let's talk about these action steps. 2 videos per week. Technically, I was on it. I did 2 videos per week up until a certain point, and then somewhere I fell off and didn't do the last 2 videos. But that is just something I wanted to work towards, making searchable vlog titles. I'm really trying to make titles for my vlogs that are intriguing, and then adding in the description and somewhere, you know, key things that are happening, so that when people are searching for things that maybe something they're looking for pops up that happened in my video. That's my mindset with that. So I am still doing that. I'm still playing around with it, working it. I wanted to make a dedicated vitamin video. I did do that. I think I posted in my community tab maybe twice, and then review the thumbnail testing. So I do want to review that with you all. So I kind of waited to review that data with you all. So we'll get to that. So let's talk about my second channel. So for this channel, my Nicole Yvonne channel, my goal was to get 1,000 views, 100 watch time hours, and 50 subscribers. So my action steps were kind of the same, except for this channel, I want to be more flexible with trying different styles of content, you know, different ways of doing things, because this is such a new channel. Like, I want to still be able to really explore and try out different things. So that was kind of different, but definitely posting 2 times each week. So for this channel, I got 751 views, 52.4 watch time hours, and 18 subscribers. So I did not hit the marks, but my arrows were all green, because that was definitely better numbers than the last month. So I'm seeing my numbers increase over here. This channel has been like kind of like up and down, and it's so funny to watch compared to my main channel, because that one's very old, this one's kind of new, and like you'll see a little bit of growth and then like drops back down to like, you got 20 views today, and I'm like, woohoo! So it's really fun to see the difference between the 2 channels. So I did want to show you all a few things on my dashboard, especially the thumbnail testing. So let's start with my main channel, because I did do some thumbnails over there, just to give you an idea about like vlog style thumbnails versus my thumbnails over here, because I do kind of do a little bit different, but I'm still exploring with both. All right, so we have May selected. Now, when I'm looking at my analytics, I do the normal things like look and see what videos were my top content, but because I'm doing this weekly, I kind of already have an idea of that. I do have one of the videos I posted this month in the top 5, and then 2 videos I posted this month in the top 10. So that's kind of exciting, because the trend I've seen a lot, especially with small channels, is that your old videos sometimes will have more views than your new ones, because YouTube's still trying to figure out who to push you out to. So yeah, that's interesting. I also look at, you know, where I got the most subscribers and all of that. But I studied my channel that I kind of know that already. Like my my short and my vitamins video, these 2 right here, actually get me the most views and subscribers right now. So I did do an updated vitamin video, because my vitamin videos that I already had posted were getting a lot of traction, and so I did do an updated video, and right now that video is doing really well. It currently has 476 views, 43.9 watch time hours, and 5 subscribers from it. And so yeah, I'm seeing that video get a lot of views, and then the other videos related to it are also getting a lot of views. So that's just kind of fun to see. So I look at different things like that, but specifically this time when we do our audit, I want to look at my thumbnail testing. So if you don't know what A/B thumbnail testing is, you can test up to 3 different thumbnails for a 2-week period. YouTube will run these, like one person might see one thumbnail, another person might see another. They will rate it and see like, which one was clicked on the most often. And then at the end of the thumbnail testing, something you really need to watch for is that it will default to a thumbnail, but what I've noticed is it doesn't always default to the best one or the one that people pick the most. So you do have to go back in and kind of look at your testing. But let's pick this video. I treated myself for Mother's Day. So I really didn't know how to make this thumbnail different. I knew exactly how I wanted to do it. So I decided to do a slight change on this one with changing the text, because I'm trying to figure out what text I like on my thumbnails and which ones are, more eye-catching, which ones people will gravitate to more. And real quick, let me show you. So here is where you've did a thumbnail test. You will see the little graph and it'll let you know if it's complete or if it's still running. Most of mine on this channel are complete because these are older videos and I've done them for a while. So, and then I believe once you click on them, it goes away. So what you would do is you would go to the video, go to details, and click where you would normally click to change the thumbnail. Click on the 3 dots and you would view the test report. So when you pull up the test report, what it's going to show you is that this one is funny because it says the test finished without a conclusive result. So one style of font did not really make a difference, and so you can do a new test, and then as you can see, it'll say now visible to all viewers. So it really didn't make a difference which one on that one. If I go into my other one, now this one's a vlog, and I have been making very simple thumbnails for my vlogs because I don't really enjoy taking pictures and I really want to capture what's happening in the vlog. So I don't want to feel like it's staged. Something I'm noticing too is a lot of the ones I've done recently, there are like no differences in the results. Like the results were inconclusive. Sometimes it'll tell you that. Then there's some where they actually do show like really good results. But I'm noticing it's more on my vlog channel because I really do way different kind of thumbnails. Like I'm trying out different styles to really figure out what capture people's attention. So for example, this thumbnail, I did one where there's only 3 pictures and they're all action shots, and then there's one where there's the 3 picture action shots and then a picture of me just sitting looking at the camera and smiling, just a clip that I'd taken out of, a shot in the vlog. And so for this one, the first thumbnail with the 4 pictures, it was preferred 94.1% of the time versus the second thumbnail. So now the preferred one is visible to viewers. So anyways, I just wanted to show you how that worked in case you were on the fence about A/B thumbnail testing. Now, the downsides to the A/B thumbnail testing is this. Once you click on the report and you look at the results, it goes away as far as like the notification on the video that the test is done or that there was even a test there. So like for me to go back and show you, it's kind of a struggle because I could not figure out which ones I did the A/B testing on and like which ones I changed out. So there's that. 2, I wish it would kind of like give you like a notification when it was done. That would be really nice. Instead of you just going back and checking like, hey, has it been 2 weeks? Is it done? It'd be nice to get a notification. So that's the only things I would change about that. But I do like the A/B thumbnail testing. It's a good way and it's a free way versus having to pay like vidIQ or something like that. So that is something I have been trying out to improve my thumbnails and to improve my overall click-through rate. So off camera, I did all the work, but I did look at my April analytics, my May analytics. I looked where I went up and went down. Like I told you, like my numbers were going up for this channel, but trending down for my second channel. I came up with new goals, and now because my numbers didn't change much, because not a lot went on, and because I hadn't met my goals, I decided to keep it simple this month. I did not really change my numbers for my goals. I really didn't change my action steps because I want to give it a little more time to see if this is working. I know my numbers are going up in certain areas and I was able to post more. I think actually last month I posted 7 videos for my main channel. This time I only got 6. So I decided to keep the same kind of goals. So my goals for this channel still 20K views, which breaks up to 5K views each week. I still have not gotten over that 3.2K threshold. So that's why I just kind of want to stay in this area because I haven't hit it yet. So there's no sense in changing it. 500 watch time hours and just 50 new subs. I dropped it down because it seems like getting subs is getting harder and harder. And so I don't even want to put that pressure on myself of being like, this number is unattainable. Like it's not that serious. So my action steps, like I said, still the same. making sure that my vlogs are somehow searchable. I'm still working on that. Posting 2 times in the community tab, and I just put go live big. Like, I just have to do it. And now that it is summertime, I feel like I'll have more time to do it. So I just put it all caps, go live, and post 2 videos per week. I really think this is attainable. Like I said, I think my numbers are compounding. And so I think this will be very attainable. So for this channel, my little baby channel, I still want to try to hit the 1K views. I think I can do it. I went from 5 to 7. So I think I can do it. 1K views, 100 watch time hours, because I'm inching my way up to 100. So I just want to shoot for 100. And then 18 new subscribers, because that will get me to the 1,000. So I can have that part of the monetization requirement completed. And I also posted 6 videos on this channel, which is definitely more than I posted last month with, I think I only had 4. So I'm inching up to being able to hit that goal if I post consistently. That is my audit. That is my plan. Your audit doesn't have to be really deep and intense every time you do this. It doesn't have to be really hard. Sometimes you don't hit the mark, and so you just keep the same goals and figure out how you can fix it from the last month to this month, what you can do different. So now I'm going to do a little bit of planning, prepping, and figuring out what kind of content I want to put on the calendar this month. And I think I'm going to go based off what worked last month and kind of keep that same flow and energy. All right, y'all, it's been a little bit of time. We had to take a pause for a minute, but the monthly calendar is done. I'm going to do this weekly calendar a little bit later when I sit down and like really get myself together this week. I'm so far behind, so I didn't want to worry myself with that just yet. But for the monthly overview, my main channel is staying the same. If you hear something, my toddler is playing right beside me, but I have my June reset. That is actually filmed. It's just not edited, so I need to do that. And then I'm trying, I want to do something fun. So I'm trying a skincare routine that I'm going to share, trying a new product here, a 1-month update from a vitamin, and then my July reset. Of course, my weekly vlogs on Thursdays. And then for this channel, I have my channel audit, which I'm filming right now. These are like my weekly updates. That's the same, kind of like my weekly vlogs. Those are like my staples. Those never change. For my Saturday videos, because I've been having so much trouble getting these done, I've literally had these on the schedule since April. What I'm going to do, what I did this time is I was very strategic about how I set up my content calendar. So the behind the scenes setup is something that I've been wanting to do. I just haven't done, and it's so simple. So that is the one I'm going to do first. And then because it's going to take me a second though, because I need B-roll, the next video is a chit chat. So I was very strategic about how I did this. So I have a chit chat video after that. This one is going to take a little time because I need B-roll and I have to do a lot of explaining and I really have to like script this out. So it's like hard, low editing, low effort, just chit chat. I love those. A little bit hard. And then this one has been on my calendar, y'all, for so long, but I put it at the end of the month because I actually haven't done this, because the way I want to do it, I actually need to test out and get B-roll throughout a week's worth of time. And so I put it all the way at the end of the month because I will have a whole month to get to this point. Like I have these 3 weeks to finally get here. So like with a low effort video, 2 like, you know, medium videos, and then this one, like I feel like I should be able to get all this done, especially since I'm only working half a day. Like I should be able to manage this month. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next plan and audit. Bye guys.